So what do we do with people who disagree with us on big issues? Our culture tells us we should have contempt for them. And it does it in a million different ways. It may not come out and say, you should have contempt. I mean, sometimes they will.
Yeah, they will.
That's where we are. But they also do it in subtle ways. Mm-hmm. Contempt. But as a follower of Jesus, I have to be for these people. And I mean, it doesn't mean I'm for their agenda. It doesn't mean I'm for them succeeding and doing something destructive. Like, not at all. But I have to be genuinely for them in their lives, for their families, or for them, for their souls, for the image of God that's stamped on them. Mm. And the scripture is really clear about that. Like, we're in a battle that's not against flesh and blood.
Yes.
So that gives us the go-ahead to be for them and to love them like God does, even if we're not rooting for the stuff they want to do. We have to be this. We don't have a choice. If we're followers of Jesus, we don't have a choice. Hey, if you haven't read the Bible for a while, you haven't been into that, here's a chance to get a little refreshed. Try reading. And this is if you're like from a church background or something, but you're just kind of burned out of it or something.
Yeah.
Try reading like Thessalonians again, or Philippians, but start with one of these letters if you want, and see how it doesn't take on a new hue or a new color in light of where we are right now culturally.
Yeah.
Because when Paul's writing this stuff, he's writing, same thing with First Peter, these other books, like they're all in this context of extreme political division and danger, and things with this sense of apocalyptic falling apart.
Yeah.
So all that stuff is written to believers in that context.
It could not be more relevant.
It totally is. Yes. And it's something like you could have read, 20 years ago when you're growing up or something, and be like, yeah, okay. And now it's like, oh, really? All right. Hey, if you've gone through some stuff and it's lasting stuff, maybe you've even asked God to take it away. What's going on? I don't understand. But it's been a lasting thing. It didn't just go away. I want to propose the idea that maybe in the end it will show the overwhelming love of God. Read the story of Joseph. He's in prison for, is it a dozen years? I keep forgetting. It's a long time.
Yes, it is a long time.
He did not know the big picture.
Right.
He didn't.
Right.
And he even said in the end, he's like, this was intended for evil, but God meant it for good. He didn't know that while he was going through it, and he went through it for a long time. He didn't understand. He didn't have the big picture, but there was one. Yeah. And it wound up demonstrating the overwhelming love of God. Taking Jesus seriously puts you in a strong position. Very strong, no matter what people tell you. Mm-hmm. It's a strong position. Imagine actually loving your enemies and forgiving your enemies, even your enemies, and forgiving them, praying for them. If you can do that, think about that. If you can forgive your enemies, you can handle anybody all day.
Yeah.
Every day. If you can do that, bring it on. I guess this would be for the podcast, but somebody tweeted a thing like Jonathan Edwards' top 5 signs that revival, real renewal is here. Mm-hmm. And the number one sign that Jonathan Edwards is a theologian. He's kind of a polymath, I guess, but it's like, and forgive me, I'm going to say late 1700s. Let me look it up.
Okay, yeah, because I have no idea.
Yeah.
But he had a list, apparently.
He was a theologian.
Okay.
Yeah, mid 1700s we're talking about.
All right.
18th century American theologian, philosopher, known for the sermon, Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God. So he's from I think it was like a Calvinist standpoint. No, an American Puritan theologian, philosopher. Okay, so, yeah. So all that background. Yes,
sure.
All that.
Okay.
But like his number one sign that renewal, people are being spiritually renewed, is an increase in interest in theology.
Huh.
Isn't that something though? Like,
yeah.
Really? Because you can go to Yale Divinity School or go to all these places. I don't necessarily associate people being interested in theology. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, we are interested in God.
Yeah.
And knowing him, but I would think like loving your enemies, like doing the stuff that Jesus actually said, not like I'm really interested in doctrine.
No.
Doctrine's important, clearly.
Yeah.
but the heart of it can be completely missed and satisfy that number one
Yeah.
thing.
That's, you know what, that's really true.
Yeah, not prayer.
Yeah.
Not like loving your enemy, not all these heart things.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's just the thing that he's into.
Yeah.
Everybody suddenly is like, yeah, I need some more
Theology.
products from Jonathan Edwards. That's a sign of renewal. Like, oh, sure it is, Jonathan Edwards. Okay, for the podcast, I didn't figure I could do this in 60 seconds or less and make any sense on the radio show.
Okay.
I actually do have some legit advice for younger guys who are awkward.
All right.
As far as like meeting women.
Okay.
And because I just saw this study about the nice guys actually don't win in real life. And
Oh, man.
yeah, they were defining nice in a weird way, but it was basically if you're confident and extroverted, you're more likely to get the girl.
Okay.
And I remember talking to my son about this years ago when he was a teenager. And I was encouraging him to be confident because I realized that I never did that in high school and didn't have any dates and didn't have, all that's fine. It's worked out wonderfully. But he said, well, I thought you said to be yourself. So it's like checkmate.
Yeah.
Right? And so what I should have said, I mean, I stumbled around this a little bit, but what I should have said, and what I will say to you, if you're listening, and that's a struggle for you, you can relate to me, and as a result, you see these other guys that maybe won't make the quality husband that you might make, that seem to get more attention. I say, yeah, be yourself, but you're not being disingenuous by acting confident. Yourself can be a person who knows that he needs to be confident in certain arenas.
Great. Yeah.
He needs to push the extroversion. So it's a tool in your tool belt. It's not being disingenuous to know, hey, in this situation, I need to push the confidence. And then you get to know each other, and that's where she can find out that there's a lot of depth to you.
Yeah.
But at first, that's just the way of the world, and it's a primal, deep-set thing that a woman's looking for security, and so a guy who doesn't seem secure, doesn't seem confident, he's going to, that's true. You can't fight that.
Right.
You can hope all day that that's not how, some woman's going to look past that, and she might, but most of that little bit of confidence at the beginning, I would encourage you to do that. And just think about Batman. He's got the utility belt. It may not be his personality to repel, but if he has to do it, he knows his personality is such that he knows this is the time I need to do that thing, even though I'm not really a repel guy.
Right.
I'm down the building, but I'm going to use this thing that I could shoot up on, and it catches on the top of the building.
Right. Now, that's quite the metaphor.
Thanks.
Now, let me ask you this, though. What would you define as confident? What does that look like in its... if a guy's thinking, I'm not confident, but I need to use that tool, what does that look like in a social setting?
Okay. So, I would wear a jumpsuit.
Okay.
A pilot would wear. And then I'd walk over and I would chomp my gum, all right?
All right.
I'd tip my head back.
Don't blame you.
And I would say,
me.
my first thing I would say is, that's right, I'm dangerous.
Here's why, ladies and gentlemen, as he continues down that trek. When I started
That's
asking the question, his eyes lit up, and there was a little bit of a smirk, and I should have known, okay, we're not going to take it seriously anymore. Just go ahead and end it where you ended it. So I apologize to you all. Everything before this was great.
Don't even say hi. Just say, that's right, I'm dangerous.
I'm so sorry. Take the first, let's see, 3 minutes and
the rest of it
15
was
seconds.
good. No, okay, it's a great question. It's a great question. I don't know. I think we know where it's you can ask her questions about herself.
Yeah.
And not feel like you're a fraud.
Okay.
And don't feel like the whole world rides on this.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't think she wants to talk to you, fine. It doesn't crush you. And that's just so that alone as an undertone to how you're talking is great.
That's very true.
It's hey, and talk like it's another, in a way, like it's a friend who's a guy.
Yeah.
And you want to laugh with.
Right.
See,
Don't make it so high stakes.
Right.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing actually did work for me now that I remember, because the woman I'm married to, my first girlfriend, I wrote off as a potential girlfriend because she was indeed, I know everybody says this, but she was out of my league. She was. And so I wrote her out of that.
Yeah.
And so I was relaxed because, like, what's the point? I mean, maybe she was a year older too. So she's older, smarter. She's from a bigger town. She's more good looking than I am on a relative scale. That's all a fact. And so that was just like, maybe she'll be like a sister who thinks I'm funny.
Right. See, okay, so then that's good.
Took the
that's what I'm
pressure
thinking
out.
about. Okay, so it's more a relax and ease.
Yeah, an ease that comes with that.
Yes.
Where you're not,
okay.
yeah.
That's what because in my mind, when I'm thinking confident,
not cocky.
that's where I'm
Not
going.
at all.
Yeah,
No.
Ease is great.
Ease.
Ease is such a
There,
guys.
that's
It is
all.
such a great quality.
No.
Where you're just like, it's just ease.
Cocky
And,
shows
yeah.
lack of security too.
It does. That's what I was going to say.
Right?
Is that shows a deep lack of confidence, even more so than not going up to somebody.
No, it's just be ready to laugh.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
ready to joke. Just like if it was a guy, and if she doesn't like it, that's okay. But I'm telling you, that is so
I
helpful.
agree.
It's not being fake.
Yeah.
It's just, again, knowing that situation socially. I have to do that all the time in all sorts of different situations. We all do.
Yeah.
Like, just go. This calls for me being a little kind
Yeah.
to this strange older lady that I've never met. Like, and she seems like she needs help. Like, I'm gonna be more gentle than
Yeah.
I would be if some dude we talk whatever.
Yeah.
So.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, thanks. Hope that's helpful to
I'm going
you.
to cut the jumpsuit stuff out.
No, you're not.
Leave it right there.
Leave it right in there.